One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. It's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers and the Maryland Terrapins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Chanticleers head coach pregame. They are so excited about how they've been able to prove everybody wrong. What they accomplished last week has pushed them into the conversation, and now they've got to prove that they can be even better. He said, I felt like that was our most complete game of the season, but we've got more to give. We'll see how they get off to a quick start today to prove that to the nation. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. On the move from inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. The Terrapins offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. He had a tough game in that loss last time out. 3 times he threw picks and only 1 touchdown pass. Tells the run, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
And, man, it doesn't take long for this defense to pick up right where they left off. The very first play of the game, they force another interception after 4 last week. They are seeing the football. You better take notice. If you want to throw against this defense, you better be very careful.
Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Scanning the field, it's Kelly. Makes the grab. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy...
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Coastal. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab, and down immediately he picks up a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Trying to establish the run. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. And the Terrapins are rolling down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Line getting set on 2nd down. Send the tight end in motion. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Terrapins come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Peters. Lets it fly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Terrapins are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Pushes ahead. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. The Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll give it to him again. Stopped right there.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's a kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
Finds his big tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Out of the shotgun on third down. Rushes on. He makes a grab. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. Needs it. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short. They're backed up. First and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Stepping to the right. Snags it. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Nowaski. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. After picking up a couple, it's second and 8. On the ground, it's Nowaski. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Dropping back, it's Kelly. Got his man. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Escapes the pressure to his right. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we've played one quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Hits inside. It's Nowaski. And he's brought down after a short gain. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Working that left side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down. Rush right in his face. Caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleers. effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. A really disappointing end of that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. And the Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry-up. Here comes the heat. It's complete to the left. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Hands it off. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Terrapins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Might as well give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Offense, quick tempo.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Wants to throw. It's Peters. Got his man. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Drives inside. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. Direct snap. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert to 4th down, and it paid off. And the Terrapins back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Fresh center downs going to the air. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And that last play will make this 3rd down even more difficult. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And this one is perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll start the return inside his... Oh, what vision! Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to pass, it's Peters. Back's got it on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. The Brain Trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. And the Terrapins come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Finds his tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole.
Makes the grab in their space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got out of trouble and throws. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Turns it upfield. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. This time it's complete.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Drops back on 1st down. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got the back in the middle. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Stanford taking on the number 5 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Cardinal in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Now back to your game in College Park. What a day so far from that stud linebacker. He's truly the quarterback of that defense, and he's really dictating the way things are going. A dynamic defender in every sense of the word.
Deep in the end zone, it's Nowaski. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Coastal
And he's in for the second score of the game. My goodness. Note to self, kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Got him on the RPO. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand, trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. He's got it on the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to squeak through the pile. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. Maybe some room here. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Terrapins have pushed it inside the 20. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Back to throw, it's Peters. Spits it out to the back. And his throw is incomplete.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Just drives it between the uprights. But wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. Might be the worst case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. He's looking to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Takes the easy one to the back. Could not make his way to the corner. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Setting up the screen. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely center cut.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Handoff again. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking downfield, it's Peters. Fires on the move. Finds space on the right. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. This time they'll throw it. They're all over him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Quickly out to the tight end. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, it's Nowaski. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. It's complete to the right. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. With this game in hand, let's take a look at the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country. And at this point in the season, these guys have done exactly what they wanted to do and strengthen their position. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Plows his way ahead. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Chanticleers are flying down the field. Keeps it. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Chanticleers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Doing it himself again. He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Chanticleers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Now have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Makes the grab. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. The Chanticleers will go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
I think you got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us as the season